How's it going? Eric here. Gonna start the first video of this series about talking about religion. Um, Very controversial subject. A lot of people believe in religion. Some people don't. Some people believe in other religions that aren't the mainstream. Satanic religions, all that kind of stuff. Paganism. Um, what I could talk about first is Christianity, religion. Christianity is a religion based off of move the microphone. It's a religion based off of old religions like Judaism, Islamic religions. So people who go around saying that Islamic religions are stupid, well, and they kind of just brush them aside. It's like if your grandfather came to a party and he was like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And you were like, "That guy is crazy. I don't know that guy. That guy is stupid." Um, and it's like kind of like pissing on your grandfather, I guess. Um, so onto the Bible itself. The Bible, the Christian Bible, the New King James Version. It's pretty much all the same thing. Um, it's a hypocritical book. A lot of it talks about loving thy neighbor. Um, God saying that all of his creatures are, no one goes to hell, that kind of thing. But in the other side, he's like, burn in a fiery pit of hell, and it's a lot of just contradicting stuff that goes on in the Bible. I'm gonna say right now, I never read the Bible. I never will, because I don't know about you guys, but this does not look like reader-friendly material. Look how small that print is. Like all that. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go through like six, seven, what, 800 pages of this stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I already have my opinion on things, and you have your opinion on things. We'll get back to that later. Um, in the Bible, there's a couple things in here I wanted to go through, like stoning of children. Um, in I think it's Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. On 21:18, it says, "If a man has a stubborn or rebellious son who will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and who, when they have chastened him, will not heed them, then his father and his mother shall take hold of him, bring him out to the elders of his city, to the gate of his city, and then say to the elders of his city, this son of ours is stubborn and rebellious, and he will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Then all the men of his city shall stone him to death with stones. So you shall put away the evil from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear." Now that's a scare tactic if I haven't heard of one, like, ever. Like, but the thing is, could you imagine if every parent, like, if you were to say, if your mom came up to you and said, "Do dishes," and you were like, "No, mom, I'm not doing dishes because I don't feel like doing them," and then you went out with your friends and you came back and they stoned you to death. That's just a little bit ridiculous, Like, and people actually believe that this book is fact. And then people who turn to me and say, "Oh, well, no, that book, that part, it just means something different." No. If you're going to say this book is fact, you can't just pick and choose to say, "Hey, this Bible," it's like, "Well, this part right here is just." No, you can't do that. Everything in here is fact. Everything in here is fact. So you have to stone your children if they disrespect you. Um, so, um, I'm gonna go on to my views. I'm not an atheist, not a satanic person. I'm not a Christian. I used to be a Protestant, but I'm none of that anymore. I'm what you call a spiritual person. I don't believe in any one religion. I believe that we're all made up of energy, and that when we die, that energy is transformed into a different state. Do I believe in ghosts? Maybe. Do I believe in an afterlife? I hope so. I mean, I hope that there's an afterlife. I mean, it would be pretty boring if it wasn't. If we all just died and just nothing, you know. But I mean, I kind of like to believe that, when we die, our bodies go into the ground and we become the grass. It's kind of like a. Have you ever watched The Lion King? Have you ever seen that line and they're like, "Oh, my son, when we die, we go into the grass, and the grass gets eaten by the gazelles, and the gazelles they eat it and they digest it and stuff like that." So, that kind of thing. It's a circle of life that kind of got me thinking. And then people can say, "Oh, that's just ridiculous. That's just honky shit." It's like, hello. You believe in somebody that you've never seen before in your life. How are you going to tell me that my thing is ridiculous? Anyway, onwards. A couple of things I want to do. This is my last little thing I do on every video of these. It's a little food for thought. Questions that I've had. Like, what religion is right? Can someone tell you, a religion that's, right or wrong? Can someone sit there and come up to you and say, satanic religions are all wrong. Christianity is all wrong. I can tell you that it's not fact. I can tell you that it's not something that, we can measure. Can I tell you it's wrong to believe in that? No. You can't really tell anyone that it's wrong to believe in Santa because, I mean, it's good old fun. That's it. It's just fun. So, when someone comes up to you and says that your religion is wrong, don't get angry or anything like that. I don't get angry because if I believe in something different and they come up to me and they say, "Well, you're going to hell and I want you to get saved and everything," and in all honesty, I don't believe in a hell. I don't think I'm going to go to hell if I die. And I don't know. It's really, it's tricky. This is why it's controversial. Because everyone doesn't want to hurt another person. It's really tricky. And you gotta ask yourself, is your religion right? Do whatever you believe in, what do you believe in? I'm serious. I want you guys to comment on this video. I want you guys to explain like what you believe in. I like to see, people talking about things because outside of the norm of school, like you can teach stuff in school. You can teach, math and science and different things in school and everything like that. But I think the main way to learn is if we all collaborate, and not just go to a school and listen to a lecture and collaborate as a class. Like afterwards, you hang out with your classmates and you're like, "Oh, hey, I'm doing this assignment. What do you think about this assignment?" Like, no, like that's not collaboration. I'm talking about like when people sit together of all different knowledge aspects. Like, I may be good at math. You may be good at English. Some other people may be good at science. And then if we all collaborate and we all come to like our own assumptions and so on and so forth, then life is all about observation and practice. You don't learn by just creating a theory and then not doing anything with it. You create a theory and you do something with it and you make mistakes. Sometimes those theories are wrong. And it comes down to that's the way everything works. That's how knowledge is gained. People collaborate. But, this is just one of those videos that I made. Just something to talk about. Kind of bored. Good doing this before class. I'm running up on the time limit, so I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. Just think about religion. Think about it for a little while. Comment on my video, and hopefully I'll have some more videos up about other things. Alright, I'll see you guys later.